Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Najwa Sabina and my student ID is 210203127. So today I'm gonna talk about importance of revising style and talk about how changing your writing style can help make your ideas clearly and easier to understand. When we write, it's not just about putting information down on paper. It's about making sure the reader can follow what you're saying easily. If the writing is too difficult, unclear, or overly simple, the reader might get confused or not fully understand your point. The goal is to strike a balance. You want your writing to be easy to follow, but also provide enough detail to explain your ideas without being too basic. Now I want to show you the main principle for clear writing. So the first is judging style. It means always start your sentence with a clear and specific subject that are easy for the reader to understand. For example, instead of using figurative words or concepts that are hard to picture, use people or things that a reader can clearly identify. And the second one is first two principle of clear writing. The first is subject and characters, and the second is verbs and action. So, try to use action verbs rather than abstract nouns. Instead of saying the measurement of success, you could say we measure success. This makes your sentence more direct and easier to follow. And the third one is old before new. What meaning of it? So, start your sentence with information that the reader already knows or something familiar. Don't jump straight into new or complicate details at the beginning. Doing so might confuse the reader. By starting with something they can't relate to, it helps them follow the new information more easily. And the fourth is active versus passive voice. So, the active voice is generally clearly and more straightforward, but in some cases, the passive voice might be helpful, especially when the action itself is more important than who did it. It's important to know when to use each one for the best effect. And the fifth is complexity less. Always introduce the simple and easy to understand ideas first, and save the more complicated concept for later. This helps the reader understand each idea before moving on to the harder one, making your writing easier to digest. And the last one is diagnosis and revisions. Identify an unclear sentence. To catch it, focus on the first 6 or 7 words. This part of the sentence should clearly introduce who or what is doing the actions. If it's figures or abstract, readers might get confused. And revising sentences. If you find that a sentence starts with something abstract or too figure, rewrite it by making the subject more concrete and the action clearly. By using specific subjects and action verbs, the sentence becomes much clearer and easier to understand. The goal is to simplify your writing without losing meaning, making it more direct, and engaging for the reader. So, to wrap, clear writing is all about making sure your sentences are easy to understand and engaging. By following the principle we discussed, using concrete subjects, action verbs, and familiar information, you can improve the clarity of your writing. Don't forget to check the first few words of your sentence to make sure they are direct and not too abstract. And remember, revising is key. With practice, you will be able to communicate your ideas more effectively, making your writing more accessible to your readers. Thank you for watching and happy writing!